Perfect. Thank you. Hi, I'm Raquel from Fangirlist. How are you?
Hi, Raquel. Nice to see you.
Hi. Well, I'm fine. Nice to meet you all. And well, my first question is, what can you share about the evolution of your character this season, or the both of you?
I
Go ahead.
think, yeah, Breanna's sort of motivation. I think she's coming out of this world where she's been trying to prove her worth to this team, and she's getting to a space where she's a little more comfortable taking over a con or, injecting her ideas in there. And now she's looking at this team as a lifestyle and as something that, you know, is she going to commit her life to it? Is she not going to commit her life to it? And is this a process that she really believes in and brings about the justice that she feels like the world needs to see. And I think I watched my character kind of grapple with that in the new sort of political, societal, environment that they're in.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think for Parker, the team is going through, individually, they're going through self-reflection and really thinking about what's happening in the world and how that's going to change the dynamic for them personally and with each other. And, as Parker has found this comfort and sort of ease with her role as, a leader of other crews and sometimes helping others explore their paths of discovery, like Hurley. There's um people that come into her life that now she's in a position to help in a new way. But when Hardison's kind of realizing that his impact could be greater if he maybe did branch off, that he could make an even bigger impact of change. What does that mean for their relationship? What does that bring up in Parker? And start to question, like, why do we really do what we do? I thought it was this. Oh, wait, but now the world's even uglier in some ways and more dangerous and scary. And, maybe I want to dance back on this other line of the fence, like the other side of the fence of danger and what's holding me back. Why am I here? There's some of that going on.
nice answer. My next question is for Beth. Parker has always accepted a long distance relationship with Hardison. Do you think he will ever reach her limit about him always leaving her?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think I don't think she'll ever reach her limit with him, but I think, what's required. It's like she's always lived based off of instinct, and she was a lone wolf before finding this team. They all were. And I think there's a dedication to do the right thing that outweighs everything else. She understands what this means to Hardison. And understands the consequence of him not doing it, and certainly would never get in the way of that because she believes so deeply in what he does and, wants to only see that flourish. So I think, so yeah, but I do think she's like over him not being around all the time. I mean, you'd miss him.
This one is for Alisa, for Alise. We will see more of Breanna vulnerability this season.
Will we see more of Breanna say what?
Breanna vulnerability, her like the family for her, some sign of kind of her past with her past family, and now the teen is a family. We'll see more of this of her background or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure we'll see too much of it this season, but I know it's something that I want to explore. I mean, for the sake of Brianna and Hardison, I mean, I'd love to see a Nana episode, and get down to the nitty gritty of that sort of like foster life and what that was really like, and to have such a strong parental figure who's not your parent, and how that really poured into the both of them. And I know like same for lots of members of this team, kind of having sort of a sense of lostness that makes this family the first family that a lot of these characters have been able to have. We're not going to get to it this season, I don't think so, but I'm interested in what the hell we meant by maple syrup in season 2. You know, what kind of trouble did Breanna get herself in, and how does she have these skills, especially if her and Hardison had a time where they didn't really see each other when he went away to go do the first leverage. So I'm just as interested in seeing that as some of y'all are, for sure.
Okay, so my next question for the both of you again. Astrid, the Sophie's daughter, is a reality this season. So, what can you tell us about her and the her relationship with the team? Well, can you tease something like in that aspect of the season?
I think,
Nope.
you know, in the beginning, Parker had a little bit of a territorial issue with her. And I think that she has come to accept that, you know, all right, fine, she's going to have a place in Sophie's life and also now the team's life. And that Astrid is someone that Sophie clearly wants to be, you know, involved with. And so I think she's going to find her way with that a bit.
Okay. What Breanna think about Astrid?
I think Sophie definitely for Breanna was kind of the mentor of the moment. Sophie really kind of took up the reins with that, as well as Parker. And I think there's a moment where Breanna, you know, sees that Sophie is occupied. I mean, she, at the end of season 2, she has this kind of big coming into herself and a reckoning to do as a parent. And yeah, with Sophie having a lot on her plate as far as Astrid is concerned, I think it gives Breanna that pocket to stand on her own 2 feet and see if she really has what she says she has, and is able to live up to what she said she's living up to, and making the most out of the chances that the team is giving her.
Okay, and my last question. This season, Parker takes on a case alone, but what do you think is important for Parker to do it, and who will the rest of the team react to this?
I think it was important. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Was there more?
No, I was saying that the team will, with her, make the thing alone, or they will see something.
Yeah, I think with this one in particular, Parker knows that if she reveals what she's doing, they're going to try to stop her. And she has made up her mind that she's going to do it her way or no way. And she's not asking for permission. And I think that because she's gained the skills of, you know, leading teams and laying the groundwork, she knows how to involve them to make them feel taken care of and considered. But there's going to be a line where she doesn't want them involved because she actually doesn't want them to even see what she's doing.
Well, the team is a family, and you don't let alone to family. So
That's right.
thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure, and congrats for a fantastic new season.